A blog on Shopify helps you provide information about your products, educate your customers, and also it is one of the best ways to rank on search engines. When you create blogs, your contents help you incorporate your main and related keywords in your content, and when people search for products that you sell on Google search, if you have a properly optimized blog or product page, then it is going to appear on the top of the search results and they can easily click and buy from your site. Now this is an easy way to get free traffic to your site, even though you should note that it takes time if you go the content way, where you rely on content for traffic. So how do you create a blog on Shopify? You want to log into your admin section and then you want to go to the content section. So once you go to the content, you go to blog posts. Now within Shopify, you have like different ways where you can create a blog and a blog post. Now, blogs are like categories. If you have writing about computers, you're writing about mobile phones, you're writing about laptops, so those are blogs. But blog post is like the article itself. So if I click on manage blogs, you'll see I have different like blogs here. Initially, it was a bit confusing, but right now you understand. So right now, if I open something like this here, you find that this blog has different articles. There are different articles with this tag here. So let's just try and view this to see if that really works the way I think it does. So you see, if I open that, it has a blog with different uh, posts. So you have like different posts under this blog. So if you're creating a blog, you can just click on add blog button here after manage, then you create your own blog. Now when you go to posts and create a blog post, you will add the blog post title, which must include your main keyword, and then now add the content. Now this is like the body of your blog post, which should be organized in the in a proper way. So if you're using headings, for instance, if once you have your blog post title here, that will take the h1 tag. So in the content section, now you can start from h2 tag moving downwards, so that you don't have SEO issues. Repeating h tags, especially h1 tags on a page, is not advisable. It's not a good practice for SEO. So you add your title, add your content, you can add images, you can add videos, you can add links on this page right here. You can also add things like a table and any other formatting that you like to add on the content. So once you have added the content body, you need to add an excerpt, which is a summary or an overview of what your blog is about, and it is what appears in the blog page. So you see here, this is basically what that is. So that is the excerpt that you need to be creating down here. Now the search engine listing helps you maybe display a snippet of your content on search engines like Google, if you're using things like Bing, so that somebody like has like an overview of what that article is about. It also helps with SEO, because if you have the main keyword included in your meta description and title, for instance, it makes it easy for the content to appear in search results. Blog handle or URL, you can now share it with maybe someone. So after you've created the blog post content or article content, you need to do a few of these setups. Now you have the image, you need to have the right dimensions, because without an image at times the blog will appear slightly too bare. Now you notice this here do not have images, but those that have images are slightly like showing, giving the viewer a much more graphical representation of what they should expect from the post itself. Now once you've created your post, you can upload it. You can always edit the author, which only selects from users that you have added to your account. Now if you want to learn how to use add user accounts on Shopify, you already have a video that takes you through that. Then you can now choose the blog. Remember we said a blog is different from a blog post. Now a blog will be like a category, so you can select where do you want this post to go to, and then you can add tags. Once you've added tags, you can proceed to publish your blog. Now in this case, we've not added some information, that's why you see we don't have the save button is grayed out or deactivated. If you want it to be visible, you can turn it on and then you can save it, but we have nothing and it's blank, so let's just discard that and get out of this page. So basically that's how you can create a blog and have blog posts under it, properly optimize it, add images and any other content that you want to add on your article, which will play an important part in your content ranking or getting you free traffic to your website, which can later turn into buyers of your products or services.